Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
March, my undead legions! We continue our SOVL Necromancer playthrough. Where we left off, our skeleton knights have become a holy unit of skeleton knights, have divine protection. Don't know how that happened, but never mind. I suppose we picked up the... I realised, retroactively looking back, because we bought them the hand weapon and shield, the skeleton bowmen are now the exact statistical equivalent of the skeleton warriors. So if you think that's a melee unit, that's now also a melee unit. I think we can use them a little bit more aggressively, as well as our Necromancer and the accompanying spear host. So yeah, we can use our resurrect spell to try and improve those as we go ahead. That's it, there's nothing else to do, we'll just go into the next fight. It's the Goblin War Party. We're going first, so again, relatively low tier stuff that we can rather effectively deal with. Okay, so how do we want to do this? They'll probably have something fast and annoying enough to do it, so if I put one of the more distracting units here, skeleton knights there. I don't want them to come too far, because what ends up happening is I won't be able to stop them. I have one unit here to protect my skeleton knights so they don't get flanked and just distract anything over there. Okay, the fast units are all over here. Fine, I can kind of swing around that way, I guess. I'm going to pass because they have to go first. Yes, they've got a little bit of shooting here. I don't particularly care. Already reached me, which is quite impressive. The trolls will come bounding forward. I'm not going to fire my bowmen into the trolls. There's a very specific reason for that. So I'm going to shoot their short bows first. Not going to hit them at all. The reason I avoided that is that when you have a look at trolls, they have a special ability called regeneration there. So it's done. So they're shooting at me now. They're shooting at my poor skeleton knights. But they get a 3-up save re-rolling. Take no damage. Fantastic. So regeneration means that if they sustain any damage, in reality they heal all the wounds back at the end of each turn. So unless you kill off a whole troll, you do 3 wounds because they have 3 wounds apiece, any chip damage you do is completely disregarded and just keep generating. So the odds of firing 8 skeleton bowmen into a troll and killing one outright is effectively nil. You can just disregard it as a chance. So we're just going to ignore that and continue doing other things. So what's going to happen is they're going to come this way, which is a bit annoying because I'm not going to be able to flank this unit. There's just too many of them, unfortunately. What I'd probably be better off doing than is just getting you out of the way for a moment. Buying a bit of time, and then I can... Again, I am going to unholy vigor my skeleton knight to give them at least somewhat of an edge when it comes to positioning. Go for the trolls and just completely sacrifice this side and get hammered by the Goblin War Party. They're probably going to come this way. I guess I can avoid them for a bit by doing this. Yeah, they do exactly what I thought they would do. The nuisance is that they're so bloody fast that even if I try to get away from them now with my super speedy knights, I don't think I can escape. No, I can't. So what I will do then is I'll still outfox them by moving away, sort of, and then moving back, so I can get the charge on them. They can't get the charge on me. I say that it's to kind of cut me fine, so let's just go a little bit closer. I can definitely reach them now, and they can't hit me, so I'll have a big advantage with them in terms of hitting power. Ignore that one for a while. So we can kill those, and then we'll probably get flanked by the goblin mob, but there's not a huge amount I can do about that. Start moving the skeleton warriors back that way. In fact, if I was smart, what I could have done is had the skeleton warriors here, they charge in, and then I put them forward. We're going to kite the trolls forever, there's no way we're getting in combat with those. I'm going to pass, because yeah, I don't care if he takes a piddly little shot at me, which doesn't even bother. Okay, how are we going to do this? Do this first. Speed up. You're eventually going to get pinned in the corner here, I'm afraid I can't stop it. Can't go that far. Just trying to get out of the way of them. I think I'm okay there. Yeah, you can see they can't quite reach me, so that's good. Not going to shoot at the trolls, we're just wasting our already minuscule damage, so just thinking off an occasional. Yeah, escape this. Oh, I've got too close, haven't I? I had to unholy vigor this unit specifically. Bad luck, Bowman, you're not going to get away with this, I'm afraid. If I put it on these instead, you might have had a chance. Okay, oh well, we'll use our amazing combat stats to fight the trolls. Yeah, they're going to do that now, which is a hassle. I can reach them though, which is nice, but it depends on who gets the charge. So I go first, I hit plenty of times, do a nice bit of damage. They're not liable to do a whole lot back to me. I save on 3s, but I reroll, so I take a single wound. Great, because they have terrible morale. So amazingly, they've allowed me. So because if they did this first, I wouldn't be able to legally declare this charge, because what would end up happening is they would do it first and I couldn't intercept because I'm in the front. But because they did this first, I can do this. They can't do anything about it, and now this unit is free to kill that unit of riders. So I'm going to miss. This unit of bowmen is finished. I'm not going to be able to help them realistically. So I'm just going to instead use this unit to. And I could start buffing them with like trying to resurrect more skeletons and just holding on, but like stats wise, they have worse skill, worse power, worse defense by a considerable margin. They're just going to get absolutely hammered. So probably I don't get any extra attacks this turn. So I might as well do this once to try and give them a bit of a fighting chance and hold on. Because in the next turn I can raise dead on this unit to increase their stats, but for now there's no point. So I'll give you a couple more bowmen to hold on. This unit rallies, which is annoying because I don't think I'm going to be able to hit them. The trolls hit me 9 of 9 times. That's not good. I instantly lose 7 of them. Ouch. I've only done 2 wounds, which is effectively 0 wounds against trolls because they'll just. I needed to do 1 more in order to scrape one off. And then here, I'm hoping I can defeat these. Okay, they've hit me really well, annoyingly. Wow, it's okay. It's a fight of amazing rolls. Where that's incredible. 11 of 11, 4+ saves. You didn't roll a single 1, 2, or 3. We'll take it. And here, I'll set him into the side, so we flank them, so they won't be able to hit us back too much. They hit us back twice. Okay, I might lose one here. No, we're okay. So they take catastrophic losses and should just run away. Yep, you can't roll 0 on 2 dice. See, I didn't quite catch them to get a recharge there, which is unfortunate. Never mind. Here, that's a shame. I can't reach either of these. So no charges. Okay, me first. Interesting. They're going to turn and face me no matter what I do there. So what I might do instead is I might just push this one forward. So either I can recharge them, or if I want to, I guess I could hit them in the side. Depends how I feel. They're going to point blank shoot me, which is okay. Take a bizarre number of casualties against the goblin shortbow unit, but okay. Here, let's do this first. I'll have more of those back now that you've taken from me. There you go, most get put right back. Positioning here is fine, honestly. They're not going to bother with you, they're going to go after the knights. Did that. Which is okay for me, because I can just do this. Yeah, very poor position by the AI there. Throwing that unit of goblin riders away. The bowmen are, they've had it. I'm not going to try and save it, so yeah, we are going to have to charge the goblin mob first. Here, okay, they hit far more reasonably this time, but it's still enough to win the combat for them, which means I'll crumble to nothing. Could have held on a lot more if they didn't roll so well the first time. Oh well. You can finish off this, and you can hit these in the back. I could hit them, I'd rather take out, because once I do that I can then move into them. Confirm. Didn't particularly care about that. They're going to win that no problem, so we're just going to start moving around here to deal with this. I suppose we may as well Unholy Vigor ourselves to get over there. Unfortunately, because we couldn't hold that unit of trolls for very long, it's now going to get to hit us in the side. So we need this to go quite well. Yeah. Take no damage, which is excellent. Yeah, -1. Farewell, Goblin Wolf Rider. And here, hopefully you break this because you don't want to get stuck in between both units. That should be more than enough. They've got terrible disciplined goblins, not known for their bravery, let's be honest. So they're away. I'm going to get hit in the side now. Can't really help you with that. Oh look, I'm going to declare a charge. Not really. Well, the good news is that we won't immediately break because we've got enough wounds in the unit to hold on no matter what, so we can start getting these up here. I could start using Reanimate to give myself a bit more resilience and some guys back. Why not? I'll save 1 for the Skeleton Knights in case I lose a guy, while I'm willing to use 1 now to just help them take the punch. Annoyingly, Greater Reanimate doesn't give you extra, unlike so. There's a crucial distinction between the Raise Dead and Reanimate spells. Raise Dead allows you to add skeletons beyond the number you started the fight with. So you saw there I had 13. I used Reanimate for the stats, which is nice. It means I'm going to get killed on 6s, at least a fighting chance. But I don't get guys back, whereas if it was Raise Dead, you just keep adding guys. So it's a way they kind of balance against one another. So here I think I can take the opportunity to come around. And then I can use either I can hit them in the side, or I can't reach the trolls on the side yet. I'm going to have to probably use them next turn to hit them in the flank, break them in morale. So they've rallied, so you have to do something about that as well. See how bad it is. They hit again pretty above average, so I'm saving on 5s, those not 6s, which made absolutely no difference. Complete waste of that spell, I'm afraid. These trolls are going to clean me up. I haven't got anything that can be. They defeat my one strategy of killing things with attrition because they'll just out attrition me with their amazing resilience. Good news is that this can deal with this and this pretty easily, so I'm going to have you into the side here. They've made it even easier because they're going to let me flank them. How kind of them. So I'll send you down so you can hit they'll try and intercept me here, but it won't matter because I'm hitting on the side. I'm going to save Greater Reanimate for this unit. I'm going to need it. They'll wipe out because I'm definitely going to lose all the skeletons now because I have to crumble at least one. Oh no, my skilly. This is going to be considerably easier though. 6 is only defense 2. All goblin short bows. Take no damage, which is good. I can continue to conserve my ability. Break, so I'm going to hit that one because when I'm there, I'll then be able to hit them in the back if they rally again. So they'll go off. They charge me. Obviously, we're going to charge with spearmen, which isn't ideal because I'm losing the extra attacks. But I mean, it's better than letting them slaughter my poor knights. They rally, it's fine, we can deal with that. I'm extraordinarily hopeful here that we break them in terms of combat res, because they're only going to get 3 attacks on me. You can do some math. So they've got better skills, so they should hit me an average of 2 times. It's 66%, isn't it? 3 plus. So the 2 times, and then the defense, power 5 against defense 4, I'll take 2/3 of those wounds. I take like 1.66 wounds, so 1 or 2. And then I'm hoping with the charge and doing a couple of wounds, I can win combat and then break them. Hold on to Greater Reanimate for a moment because I'll probably need it here. So, SOVL doesn't manage to do any damage, unfortunately, in the spearmen themselves. 5 hits, it's average. Couple fails here, a good 2. That should be enough to win it for us, unless they hit all 3 times, of course. Oh, that's annoying. I do just win. Break, 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 break. Yes, we got them. Good work, skillies. Here. Only 3. Don't take any back, so that should be enough to have them go away. Yep. And they're off the field, so then we could just do that, and the same here. Going to do that. Confirm. We're not charging again. So the benefit of that is now we're never going to engage this unit of trolls again. Luckily we don't have to. They fail. I'm going to run away. But if they rallied, I wouldn't bother fighting them or anything because it would be pointless. So the good news here is that they can't hit backwards, so I can't possibly sustain damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that Greater Reanimate on ourselves to give my go back up to my full size of 13, so I effectively don't lose any because there's no use saving it for this. Yeah, we just win easily. So it's a good illustration there. We struggle to handle a highly defensive unit that can out attrition us. That's our one strategy really. Our skeleton just got hammered, so we're going to be taking some replenishment this turn. So the warriors improved. More replenishment. More replenishment isn't really necessary because you get like 6 to 7 back, so it's going to be a full unit anyway. So it's kind of redundant. So probably just more gold. We won't be able to take it now, but it will be relevant later. So we'll do that now, and then we'll take. Cool, we're back up to a viable unit. The bowmen obviously need help. Skeleton knights, probably the unit size. Justification. I'm not fussed about them crumbling because they're the one unit I have that actually hit things and don't lose combats. So that's not really a thing. So I'll probably go with this, and then later it won't happen now, but later on we'll be able to expand that unit. This is fine for gold as well. So it took a bit of damage there, but otherwise we're pretty much okay. Going into the armory. We have enough gold to buy a unit, which is good. Unfortunately, it's a White Lord and not another unit of... I was hoping for another Necromancer, that would have been really fun, but we'll take what we can get. Okay, so I think I'll take the retinue. The White Guard are cool, but I can't really bolster them. So maybe another unit of skeleton warriors is the way. Although they are cheaper, and they are a better unit. So I think, I mean, it's still a skeleton unit. It's just a slightly more elite version. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Take the white guard to 237 left. I'm going to upgrade the skeleton knight. So the banner of fury is +1 power, which is great because they're with their lance and shield, they're +2 in the charge. So 3 becomes 5, and then the banner of fury on the charge will make them 6. 6 is great because it's the toughest enemy things you typically come across are 5, like other elite cavalry are 5. Monsters might be 6, but it's relevant there. But against defense 3 infantry, you smash through them no problem. So it's a massive power spike. It's pretty good. I'm also going to take the curse standard. So for 1 round of combat, the whole unit gets +1 attack for each guy, which is a huge damage increase. So there you go. Our 1 genuine anvil, or rather hammer unit, has been nicely buffed there. In terms of other things, so Hex of Ruin is a spell that reduces the defense of enemy targets. This is pretty much the best spell in the game, no word of a lie, so I can't really turn down buying that. I'm going to have to pick it up. It's just too potent, and that leaves us with a little bit of cash to buy upgrades. So 97 isn't quite enough to pick up 2 banners, so I'll probably go... There's a choice between either the Banner of Fury or the Curse Standard on the Skeleton Spears. Curse Standard on the Skeleton Spears might be nice because it means if I stand there and I have all my ranks, I could generate an unbelievable number of attacks because, well, you only get... I don't know how that works. I think you only get 1 attack each in every rank that isn't the front rank, so you still only get like 6 extra. It's not like you take 18 guys in all 3 ranks like backwards, so if you imagine it, so if this was all 6, so you don't get like 2, 2, 2. It'd just be these guys get 2, but then everyone else gets 1 and 1. I believe that's how that works to try and balance it out. But it's still pretty good, obviously. It's still a nice upgrade. So for that 1 turn they charge into you, you should be able to break them by hammering away with the spears. So it's not a bad idea. Or power for the skellies. I think I'll go with this one first. Shame I just missed another banner. Oh, it's 50, I've got 47. So a banner of swiftness maybe, just so they get to position a bit easier. Seems like a good idea. Great, okay. So that's where my army sits now. Obviously we've taken a little bit of damage, we're chipping away, but we can kind of resurrect those as we go, so that's fine. Oh yes, they've also got the white guard as well, so our elite skellies. So what do the white guard do there? We kind of compare them up against skeleton warriors. So 4, 4, 5, 1, 1, 10. So much better skill, they're twice as skilled. Better base power, better base defense because they've got heavy armor on, which makes them 5 actually really durable. So they're pretty impressive. I can't heal them with Raise Dead because that only works on zombie skeleton warriors archers, but they will take a greater reanimate for extra guys if that's what I want. So also improve, because we improve greater reanimate, makes them +1 power and defense, so they'll become power 5, 6 on the chart, defense 6. So they actually become a really potent unit. Otherwise, for our next decision, random event or rest, again, I could probably benefit from, if I take the rest, I get XP on everyone, and all of these guys will increase in size, so that's a pretty good idea, honestly. There's no guarantee you'll get any gold out of the random event anyway, so you might as well just take this and all your experience. 7 skeleton knights is perfectly fine. In fact, that's actually 1 too many. I'll show you why in a moment. So we've leveled... interesting. So we can get Recruiter, but I can probably pick that up because there's 3 fights before the next shop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the upgraded version of Hex of Ruin, Greater Ruin. So it does the same thing where it reduces power defense by 3, but it also reduces their power by 3. So it's now become definitely the best spell in the game. There's a huge power spike for Izoltal here. And the Skeleton Spears, who originally accompanied her, but not anymore. 19 is honestly colossal, and I can make that bigger anyway, so I'll just take the extra skill. Makes it a little bit harder for things to hit them. Okay. So if you look at the army view now, this is why 7 Skeleton Knights is a bit of a hassle. You can stretch the unit out, but for cavalry it's a maximum of 6. So you get 2 attacks for everyone in the front rank, but only 1 for the guys in back, so you want kind of as many in the front rank as you can get. Ideally, I'd rather just not have the 7th guy, because then it makes the unit really unwieldy. It's really easy. If anyone can see like this section, they can charge you, so it's hard to kind of position yourself and get out of the way of stuff. It's a bit of a pain in the neck. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch this unit out again, because I've now got so many of them. There's no reason not to. These are all just extra attacks. You're fine as you are, I guess. I mean, you could get into melee, so let's just do that. You can only fight in 2 ranks, so that's okay. Yeah, you could, in theory, do this as well and get even more attacks, but starting to... Is there any reason not to? I mean, we don't benefit from morale. So I guess I might as well do this. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to deploy, but I think for attack numbers, this is actually the way to go. With other armies, you wouldn't necessarily want to do this because it makes you very susceptible to being broken in combat and running away. But for Undead, who cares? We're just going to launch huge waves of skeletons at them. So we're going to the Act 1 boss now. Against Drazgog. He's a very nice fellow, I assure you. He leaves a chess international master. We're going first. Okay, so there'll be some sort of annoying fast unit we have to deal with. A unit of trolls again, which is going to be a hassle. Some blocks of infantry we'll have to get rid of. So I'll leave the skeleton bowmen in the centre here because they're just going to be shooting at stuff. You can kind of get out of the way to flank. Probably this. No, I want the distraction unit on the side because you're going to pull something in. I'll then put the skeleton warriors there so they can flank into something and hit them. Right, so the warriors can go there and you can go there. Something like that. Interesting. Oh, they've got chariots rather than more traditional stuff. War Chief, so War Chief and Orc Warriors, a load of Orc Warriors, the Orc War Chariot. Group of Brutes, so more elite Orc Warriors. Goblin Mobs, so low tier stuff, and Orc Chariots. So they don't have any shooting we have to worry about, so I'm happy to pass turns and force them to move and show me what their intent is. That chariot's kind of moved up into a somewhat awkward position, it makes it easy to get around. I could probably get up there and hit it with that if I wanted. They're going to come forward, I could probably flank those. So what I'll do is I'll just stand here and shoot at them to start. The Goblin Knights, sorry, the Skeleton Knights will have no problem killing that in combat, so I'm not going to waste shooting on it. Rather, I'm just going to start blinking away at these Goblin mobs. One down, good shot. Go straight forward with it, which we know, so I can easily put myself there and hit him. The only thing we want to be concerned of is that it might be a little bit of a hassle to it. So if I test this, is that wood going to slow me down? No. So I can get to there. I don't think they can catch me if I'm there, but just in case, let's be safe. I won't get too. I'll get the minimum distance forward I need to get up there. I mean, that should still be okay, but you can kind of be a bit cautious like this. So a little bit further. Just twist further this way, you'll be okay. I need to touch the wood so I can see through it. I can see through it. It's a side charge. Piece of cake. Got them. That chariot is finished. They're going to take a long time to get into the game effectively, so I can sort of just ignore them. He's going to start coming forward. I'm going to put my skeleton spears forward because I want to make sure they don't get a side charge on my skeleton knights for free. I can kind of get in their way. He comes forward. It's going to take a while for him to catch me, which is okay. That unit's got to move. That unit's got to move. So they'll just come forward. It won't really matter. So can I reach this unit of... No, I'm quite slow. So I might have to use my Unholy Vigour now on this unit with the intention of maybe getting that poor chariot in the side. It does put me in a kind of bad position for later turns though, which is somewhat worrying. Failing that, I could just send this unit forward. Just have you take the charge for me. Because they'll probably just win against the chariot anyway. Okay, I have better movement on this unit now. So can I get there? A little bit tricky. Just need to get out the way of their charge. So I need to escape this. So if I go... There you go, got it. I thought I could do that. So I don't... Ooh, careful. What might get in my way there... Twist a bit. You have to be able to draw a straight line from the centre of your unit to the centre you're charging. So there to there. I don't... Yeah, I think I'll just about avoid that terrain piece there. Can't see me. Good, I've managed it. When they come, they don't reach us, so they can't stop me from killing them. Good. So this is no problem. What slightly concerns me is that you might be badly positioned for the next turns, but sacrificing skeleton warriors is probably okay. So we'll get rid of their two annoying fast units right now. You're in a spot of bother there, I'm afraid. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to move you up because not. If I'm lucky, they'll try like chasing this unit, and I can put them into the back. Okay, you've handed a free side charge to that one, which is amusing, I guess. I'm not going to use my curse standard this turn because, again, you can do a bit of maths in your head here. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 attacks with better skill. So we'll hit on 3+. So it's 3 plus is effectively a 66% chance to hit, so 13, if it was 12 attacks, you get 8, so it's like 8.3 hits recurring on average. And then we'll be power 6 against defense 5, so they only have a 5 plus save. 8.3, they might just survive on 1 wound, but then they break to morale anyway, so it's a severe waste using our curse standard now. You want to save it for something more durable. They're going to take a million years to go around, we don't really care about that. I'm just going to leave you here. Why not? Spells wise, there's not really. We'll save Greater Ruin for when we do some really tricky stuff, like when they charge in, I'll probably Greater Ruin them to cripple their power and defense, which would be good. So on this turn, we'll probably preemptively increase the number of skeletons, which will help later. Don't care about movement, don't need Greater Reanimate for now, so yeah, just more skeletons please. Makes it harder for them to do damage to us, and then you can charge them in the side. Perfect, they've basically made a terrible decision. So they got there to flank them, but you'll be flanked. You'll be flanked, this is pretty trivial. I lose all my extra spear attacks. Fine, it's a goblin mob, we should win anyway. Can we defeat War Chariot? We only did a single wound, that's not good at all. Wow, we actually lost combat, that's hilariously bad. Nice, this is, I'm somewhat more hopeful for this one. Yeah, it just dies instantly. No damage because of the reroll, so we can have them start swinging around and killing things for us. You're in for a bit of a hard time here, Skeleton Warriors, but that's what you're there for. So charge, you're going to hit me, no chance. Confirm. Okay, they use their ability Warcry, so everyone's got +1 power, which is sort of annoying everywhere, but shouldn't change any outcomes really. I'll use Curse Stand on this unit right now, because there's what am I saving it for? This is the one that matters. And then for spells, what do you think? Again, that'll be where most of the damage is coming from, which is quite worrying. So, just we're not going to win this combat, even if I cripple them, so you might be better off sacrificing Skeleton Warriors and instead Greater Ruining the Brutes, so I can hack through them. I think that's the way to go. They won't be able to kill enough of those to get... They'll be trapped with the unit there that turn, and then I can start flanking them and hitting them inside and things like that. So, I'm going to change plan. I'm going to Greater Ruin the Brutes to cripple their defense and power so they can't do much to me. Win all the other combats and then round on this stuff later. We're going to come, these are presumably we're going to win, but just in case we don't, I can put myself there. It gives me discretion to either hit them or them in the side. I can twist this up. So there, yeah. So if there's anything still holding on, I can use the knights to finish them off. And you just march forward. Hey, look at that, I can thread the needle and kill a few orc warriors. Or not. Yeah, okay, so this is the bit that's going to hurt. So he's power 7 because of he has a weapon enchantment, war cry, and a hand weapon and shield. So he went from 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, he squashes 2 skeletons instantly. Passing them, see if we can do any better against the chariot this time. Nope, I passed every save. Unit hit, wow, 9 of 9 times, and he's also power 6, so ouch, just kill another 9 instantly. We did no damage to them whatsoever, but because we're skeletons we don't run away, so you're both stuck there. This I'm somewhat more hopeful for. So Zodal hits twice and kills a brute, take that. Here we've got better skill than them because we're highly skilled skeletons, we're white guard. Still hit not great, but because they're with defense 2 I can kill them on 6s. They hit back, they hit us and do no damage. Great, so that should be enough to convince them to go away. Here it is, excellent. Here, our skeletons, so we have 21 attacks. How do we come to that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And we use the curse standard so the flank rank gets more, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, should be 20. Oh, I charge so I don't get the back one. Ah, okay, so it's 2 lot and then 1, that makes sense. So hit 11 times, which is about right. 5. 1 hit back from the goblins, and I lose a skeleton, that's fine. Again, they've got terrible discipline, so they should get to just run away anyway. So we won this side and lost this side, so we're going to start rounding on them. I could send... Oh, you can't flee. I didn't know that. You can't flee a reanimated unit. Good to know. So you're stuck with these. But yeah, I'll probably just have them hit them in the back. And because the shooting damage I can do with the bowman is minuscule, so just continually killing these is a better use of my time. They come, so I can just side. They've just given me a free side charge there, which is nice. Hit them in the flank. They've rallied, so I'm going to have to send someone in to do something about that. So what's going to happen? We can kind of think about future turns. So this turn, these 3 skeletons are going to die. So I guess I could try and raise a few and see if I can hold them time, but presume that this unit is dead, so these are 3. I'm going to charge this, and I'm going to have to charge this with something to deal with it. So these units are going to be free to move. One of them I'm probably going to have to fight the boar chariot head on. So would I rather, I could send these over here right now. I'll have to, this is annoying, I'll probably have to, I don't know if that's in range. They're very slow because they've got heavy armour and they're already skeletons who are quite slow. Okay, I'm fairly confident that's in range. Surely you can see that unit. I'll just charge them. I don't know if I can do any better really. Looks like it's in them, so I'll just take that, I guess. So you go there, you'll hit them in the side, and I'll leave that unit free, which can then be outpositioned by these 2 units working in tandem. So for abilities, are we going to get what do I add? I add 4 to 6. Would 4 to 6 allow me to survive a round? Probably not, and it doesn't really change anything, so I'll use it on this unit because I'm going to sustain some casualties when I charge these anyway, so just, yeah, more skeleton spears is good. You are going to get into the flank. Can I get round to the back, do you think? There we go. I can see them there. There might be a rear charge. Let's try. Okay, so here comes my skeleton. So he kills 2 on his own. Okay, amazing save there. And then the unit finishes. Yeah, okay. I would have, even if I got all 4 extras, you would have just lost all 4 and then crumbled anyway. So good using reanimate there would have been a complete waste of time. We win by 4. They might hold if we're unlucky. No, okay, they're just goblins. Fair enough. So here we go. So they're going to charge me there, but not really. Intercept. They're going to hit me there, but not really. And I can reach that. Excellent. Okay, I got everything I wanted. I couldn't even charge there if I wanted to, so we can just see if they run away on their own. So this should all be finished, no problem. They're going to hold position awkwardly. I don't know why. They can still see me to hit me, which is going to be annoying unless I can reach with those, possibly. This turn we're using Curse Standard because, yeah, let's just really hack through them. They don't rally, which is good, so they might not run off the field in the turn, so I'm just going to put myself here and shoot them. 2 less. And then spells. Okay, the big deal. What do I want to use it on? Am I confident I can defeat, even if I don't kill them, I can kill so many that if they turn around and start hitting me, they're not going to be able to chew through 23 skeleton spears anyway. So this is a good unit. It's a far, quality-wise, it's a far better unit, but you can't beat that number of skeleton spearmen, I'm afraid. They're just going to drag you down. Here, this is pretty trivial. I should just smash through them. I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20 attacks with better skill, better power, better defense, so I actually outclassed them there. So it's a question of, do I perhaps want to save my Greater Ruin for when I have to deal with this? The answer is probably yes. There's not much point in using it on other stuff. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use Greater Reanimate on... I was going to say use Greater Reanimate on this unit because it would allow me to definitely kill this. But being very cheeky here, it could be I would rather this unit actually not die. If I stay in combat, he can't charge me, and that'll allow me to get round there and flank them with the knights. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... you can't Unholy Vigor a unit in combat, fine. I'm going to hold on to all my spells. Because there's not really any point in me using anything right now. We're going to win all these fights, and I'd rather they stay if I have any say. So can I defeat 6 Orc Brutes? Basically, yeah. I can't hit back because they've been rear charged, so they've definitely had it. And then here, this should be quite easy. So 19 attacks, bam. Killed, what, 11 of them? No, 9. I hit back, I might lose one here. No, not even, I take 1 wound, which doesn't count. -1. Oh, terrible check for them, I'm afraid. Right, can I defeat this boar chariot who's made some incredible saves this fight? Okay, 2 wounds, and they're still there, which is good news for me. Might lose a couple of white guard here. Yeah, 1. They win. I want you to pass this check. Hold on. Yes, excellent. I'm not going to have to fight these. Good news for me. Can I charge this? No, this, no. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to wait for them to get out of the way, so I'll skip charges. They just turn in place and achieve absolutely nothing. I don't really care. You come up here just in case they rally. Shoot them again. It's worth shooting because if I hack off an extra guy, that means they lose a rank, so their discipline check becomes even harder. So they've broken here, so they'll keep running. You're not really going to be able to help over here, so you might as well just stay on this. Well, I say that, but he can handle that easily enough anyway. Just turn and shoot them, so whatever. Just ignore them. Okay, they're going to keep running, which is good, because it means I can put this unit here. Then next turn, after they get out the bloody way, I'll be able to hit them. Should be able to draw a line from there to there and hit them in the side. Just to make sure I'm definitely in the woods so I can't be stopped. Goblins rally, fine, I'll have to charge them. And then here, okay, so I'm starting to sustain damage, so I guess I could just greater reanimate myself and not sustain damage. There you go, so I've got my white back and they've got strength power 5, defense 6, so he'll do even less this turn. Izodal just kills it because she's a beast, okay. Right. I might lose an extra one here. Yeah, keep it good, no damage sustained. Because they got out of the way as we knew they would, we'll now be able to charge them in the side. You're gonna hit me, no chance. Defeat these, please. Not really anything. I'm not going to put them into the front because it's just, why would you allow them to do a massive amount of damage to you? They rally. Okay, I'll have to do something about that. Okay, can I reach them this turn? No, I'll do it next turn. They also rally, which is a bit of a nuisance. I'll have to actually divert something meaningful to stop that. If I put, what do you think? If I put Unholy Vigor on myself, do you think I can reach them? Probably, because I get a bit more movement and then my charge range expands, so you would assume it would be enough. The only thing is I wanted to use Greater Ruin on this unit, but I mean realistically we should just beat them anyway. We're hitting the unit, so we have better skill. Oh, it would be so devastating to Greater Ruin them though. Am I more concerned about tackling this unit, or am I really concerned about not? No, okay, let's prioritise. It's more important to us that we win this combat because this is like important. It's basically going to decide the fight. If I win here, it's over. So Gorgak, I get a 2+ save. Yeah, they'll never be able to do damage to me now because they're power 1. So any hits they do will be saved on a 2+ and then re-rolling. So I have to roll double 1, which is there's only a 1 in 36 chance of me taking a wound, and I manage it. Well done, Skeleton Knights. Way to prove me wrong. That was 1 in 36 chance of getting that double 1, but you did it. Way to go. Can I defeat a goblin mob? Yeah. This is basically a unit of skeleton warriors with bows now, so perfectly viable and kind of on its own merits. So I guess I could just have you kill them. You're not going to be able to catch them, you're not going to be able to catch them. Yeah, just, I mean, the character could in theory turn around and hit me, but who cares? Just worth it to continue to hammer away at their morale. So I'm actually going to allow them to charge me. The reason being is that they're going to die in recompense. They can't survive, like the sheer number of attacks I'm going to throw at them. It's also great because, like, regardless of how much damage they do, remember, this unit is beyond its original starting size, so they'd have to kill, like, 7 skeletons before they started doing actual damage, quote-unquote. I'm moving my 2 fingers, as you might imagine. So they'll never be able to do anything meaningful. Here, do I want to take that head on? No, I'm just going to leave, thanks. Now I am going to have to Unholy Vigor myself. Just going to ignore that unit. Why bother taking damage when I needn't do so? Oh, I've still got the bowmen over here. I completely forgot about them for a moment. Can't reach anything because of the annoying woods. Never mind. Okay, so here we go again. So he's the one guy who can fight backwards because he's a character. So annoyingly he does kill one, so I'm going to have to greater reanimate this unit. Yeah, and then we massacre them in recompense. Fine, I have a spell for that. Here, I'm not going to charge because I get more attacks if I don't. They're just voluntarily committing suicide, which is amusing. Me first, cool. 1 hit, take that. Hey, we got one. Already comes. They've already routing this turn, so engaging in further combat is completely pointless. I'll have my 1 skip. There you go. It's a perfect unit size of 6 now. It's exactly what I want. This isn't going to matter. Just move around. So can we defeat these 2 orc brutes before the fight ends? Even if they kill 2 of us, it doesn't matter. Yep, they got 2. Well done. There's 12 hits. And they're dead. Yeah, they would have lost combat hilariously. Charging a brick that size, even if you're statistically better, is just going to be suicidal. So we can use it as a bit of a trap unit. You know, Warrior's got hammered again. We're going to want to... Because we're using it almost too aggressively. Well, it's killing the thing we charge it into, but it's getting flanked and slaughtered. The White Guard leveled. You're probably a combat unit predominantly, so I will make you skill 5. And the Bowman leveled. Looting. Like, you're not there for damage output, let's be honest, so just take more gold. They're healthy, they're healthy, they're healthy. Unfortunately, this is the best money-making unit, but 3 skeletons is not useful. So we'll take the size there. Act 2. Okay, so here's our options. So again, it's much like the previous act, where you just move left to right, try and fight our way through. So we're going to... Now, we can be a little bit clever here. So what you want to do is you want to aim for... getting to here, you want to aim for this, when the penultimate stop. The justification being is that for every occasion previously, you want to prioritise fights as they allow you to generate gold, which allows you to kind of snowball the campaign as you buy more units and upgrade them, and you get like a positive cycle. After this though, so when you get to this final array of shops, the next stop after that, there's no point in taking a fight because there's no longer any shop to spend the gold on. So taking a fight after that is basically pointless. So yeah, instead you get the XP from the campsite. So when you go to a camp, rather than taking a fight, you immediately get healed. So 1 of healing, and you get a choice between either 1 XP or a second round of healing. So it's a great way to kind of bolster your forces and get everyone up to max before the final boss. So if you need the XP to get anyone over the line in terms of getting a level, then you can take it, or just a huge amount of healing. So that's what you want to aim for. So, but before that, of course, we still want to follow our method of taking as many fights as possible. So we'll probably go this way. We'll get to there. We'll get run a random event. We can then kind of gauge how badly knackered we are. We can either go this way, go through the elite and take a fight, or again, and then we could do this and we see, are we really in trouble, or can we take another elite? We'll probably take the elite because as long as we get through it, we can just get fully rested here anyway. So it'll be through here, and then we've got some discretion as to which way we bounce around. There's our mega skeleton force. This is now so beleaguered, I'm going to shrink it. There's no cause for it. You don't get any extra attacks for it being. I could probably heal it once with greater heal, so maybe like that is the best way to do it. But yeah, fully stretched out is just silly at that point. Good, so we'll start there. Deep wood protectors, so we're going to get basically definitely not wood elves trademark. They're going first. They are going to have some shooting we have to contend with. Not a huge amount, but they're going to be a lot more mobile than we are as well, which is kind of annoying. So again, same strategy. There'll be something charging its way towards you there, so I'll just have you deal with that. The warriors will be a distraction unit. I don't really expect you to do a whole lot, so I'll just do it like this. We have a chariot to deal with. What is that? That is a giant eagle. Interesting. Interesting. They don't have the... I think because this is an extra faction, they haven't got their models figured out yet. You just get the plain old... You can use the symbols like this, but there you can just marvel at my wonderful skeletons instead. Minuscule shooting, so I'm just going to skip and let them kind of clink away at me a bit. I guess I can't stop it. They have shots and they have shots, so what can I do to get onto them? I could probably shoot them immediately. Any damage I do is excellent because it just means they have less to fire back at me with. When you get into ranged exchanges, whoever shoots first effectively wins, because there you go, they went from 10 shots to 7 now, so they'll get less. In this occasion though, they're radically better at shooting than I am, so they'll probably win eventually anyway. So my turn, they'll spring forward with that and I'll just back off because I'm really not interested in taking that fight. I can probably overwhelm them over here, so you know their range, so if I just come forward here. It means they'll likely shoot you, which is okay because you're the more durable unit. Do I want to Unholy Vigor or... If I Unholy Vigor the skeletons, I might be able to get close enough to... Well, no, I sincerely doubt it. So you get to there, your charge range will be about the same as theirs, but a bit further. But then you get 3 points. Oh, I'd be close. It's worth a try. What else am I saving it for? You'll be able to get him into position no matter what, so he's fine. Don't worry about it. So I think I am going to give it a go. See if I can get them onto the annoying range as fast as possible. Shoot me here. I've got some durability, so not too much damage, and I can heal that, which is good. Right, can I reach? Oh yeah, no problem. I don't know why I was so worried. Just going to make sure I don't get flanked by this unit coming over here, so look away like that. Already comes, good. You're just going to get shot and distracted for a while. You're not going to take them on, you'll just lose your skeleton. So we'll do the skeleton shuffle. So, right, they've come barreling forward, which is largely inconsequential if you ask me. So you'll deal with that. You'll eventually kind of get around and position around them. Now, what do I want you to deal with? Probably... I actually have my pick here. I can deal with either the eagle or the chariot. Which would be easier, do you think? Because whichever one I don't charge on the side is going to hit my bowman. So what would I rather charge the bowman, the chariot or the eagle? Probably the eagle, because it has such a pathetic number of attacks. They've got like 3 attacks, so they might be able to just overwhelm and beat it to death. Not in the first round, they'll lose the first round of combat, but in subsequent rounds I suspect I might actually win. So yeah, I'm going to hit him in the side, I think, unless I'm being blocked by the eagle. To counteract that, I'll just move backwards, because he could definitely be in range. There you go, so get just close enough to see him. That is good. Probably won't be blocked from making that charge. Yeah, looks okay to me. We'll take it. So you're going to hit them. I'm going to allow it because I'm going to do this. You're going to get rid of those annoying rangers. Okay, so the hope here is that they'll be able to get through this in a single turn, especially if I curse stand at them. So they can hack that, they can then turn around and deal with this for me. You're going to shoot me after I come out of this, I can't do anything about it. Am I going to curse standard now? Probably yes, because the only thing left for them to do after that is they'll kill this and then they'll turn and kill that. And that will die regardless of whether or not I curse standard. So yeah, let's just use it now. Just blow through that chariot instantly. They have to move, which is good news for me. They're going to shoot me, I can't stop it. Ow, ow, ow. These skeleton warriors. They're getting really picked on this campaign, but they're doing good work by distracting enemies like this. And then you, okay. What I'll probably do, I could use greater reanimate on this unit of skeletons. The justification being is that, does it change anything? It would make our attacks, because we get +1 power and defense, we go from 3-3 to 4-4. The eagle will go from power 4 to power 5 because of the claws, so the extra point of defense is irrelevant. They're going to wound me on the same thing. But the power would mean that it's easier for me to wound it, which probably means I win that combat. So, and then yeah, I'll have an extra guy, so if he does any damage to me, I won't sustain any to the actual unit, kind of genuinely. So, yeah, I mean, the only other thing I need greater reanimate for is... Ah, it's a pain because... Okay, let's use this one instead. I can use Raise Dead because it'll expand the unit beyond its maximum size. So there you go, I definitely can't take... It's only got 3 attacks, so I can't take meaningful damage now. I'm intentionally holding on to greater reanimate because I may need it for that, and I will need it for my white guard later to get them back up to full strength. So we're just going to buy time here and wait for them to come valid. There we go. So they only hit me once, so I'm definitely going to win this. I say that. Okay, it's a draw. Fine, I don't crumble stupidly. But eventually we'll beat him to death. This should be relatively straightforward. Yeah, it takes 11 wounds. It's a pretty hilarious roll. 3s, but re-rolling. Take no damage. Good stuff. And over here, can we defeat a unit of Deepwood Rangers? Yeah, it should be enough. Oh, they hit amazingly annoyingly. Okay, we did win. They have 2 attacks each, no wonder. They're actually a well-hard unit. They've still got 10 attacks. This is going to be harder than I thought it was. Charges, there are none. They're not quite in a position there to bother me. Let's just move you out the way then. And then spells, okay. I could Greater Ruin this unit now. It just makes it so that I'm not going to get stuck here. And then after that I can then think about resurrecting the skeletons, which is probably a better course of action. In fact, I should have done that last turn. Rather than wasting time like with meager changes to stats over here, Greater Ruining this unit would have been a much better use of our time. Ah well, okay. I'll just do it now. I've got an extra use for when I have to deal with these. You're going to shoot me here, which shouldn't do much damage because we reroll saves. In fact, it'll do only a single wound, which is good. Can I get to their side? Probably not. If I go that far, I can't see them. Let's go back a bit and twist. See them now. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's definitely going to be a front charge no matter what I do, so suck it up. Continue hacking away my poor skeletons. No, I need them. How could you? Keep buying time for skeletons. Here we go. I lose 2 more bowmen. And it's still alive. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. Okay, here's it. So they've still got better skill than us, but I've got average hits. They're now defense 0, so... Oh, they still... 666, they still got 1 alive. Oh no, that was 1, 2... Wait, what? 5 have died. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. No damage. Oh yeah, because their power is 0, so I have a 2+ save. I only fail on a 1. You get rid of this for me. Okay, so you've chosen to deal with them rather than them. That's fine. I don't think it's going to necessarily help you, but it's worth a try. That's annoying. He's moved into a position where I kind of want to hit him in the back. Make more skeleton warriors die, but there's still enough there to do their distraction job. So now we want to position these such that they get into the rear arc of that. I might have to... Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to unholy vigor myself to get there. Do I need anything else? I don't need to greater ruin this. They should be able to just smash through it. They've got plenty of attacks and they'll have power 6, so they only save on 6s. Yeah, that should be enough to kill them. I'll take some damage, but then I can greater reanimate myself twice if I have to, so don't worry about it. So yeah, we'll super speed the skellies now. Right over here. And that's a rear charge, which is good news for me. You lose another skeleton and you finally kill it. Great. I think I had 13 I started. I probably did lose one there annoyingly. Here. Yeah, they're all dead. I take no damage because we're hard as nails. Yeah, go the white guard. Done. I know where the charge is because we're just ignoring this unit pretty much indefinitely while they slowly but surely execute every skeleton warrior I have. You can, I don't know, just start trying to get over there. Just in case this unit holds, I guess you can get ready to charge them. You will eventually make your way over. These, okay, so I've got, what do you think? I'm going to greater reanimate myself now. The reason being is that, yes, I get the 1 back I lost, which is cool, and it also improves my stats to make sure I don't get stuck fighting these. There you go, I'm now power 5, defense 6, so I can hit them really hard, because yeah, I'll go up to 6 power on the charge because of the hand weapons, which means they only save on 6+, so I'll just really hammer them. You keep getting away. That's a bit optimistic range for an archer shot, I'm afraid. Okay, so the Zodal doesn't kill one, but then the White Guard, well, they're skill 5. They're amazingly skilled in combat, these dancers. Might be a while. It might actually be hard getting through them. They still break. It's a tall order, to be fair. They do get hit in the back. I could front... No, I can't even... I was about to say I could charge them, but no, not even that's an option. Okay, I'm going to start hicking. Please don't kill my whites, I need them. Okay. It's going to be hard to actually get anyone on this, out positioning this unit, because he's just going to keep being sort of in the way. They rally, so I have to do something about that as well. This, I guess. I'm actually skeptical as their ability to win that fight, because I've seen how tough they are now, so probably not. What I could do is I could just allow them to charge me, greater ruin them when they do, so they go down to like power 1, and then they'll just bounce off, so yeah, I think I will. Come on, up we come. And then for my spells in that case, I could raise dead. Could raise these. I'm going to have to heal them anyway, but I guess it means when I do, I get to get it back to full strength. That's strong enough as it is. I think that's basically full unit size, so yeah, we'll just raise dead these now. There you go. One more skeleton warriors. And then you. Probably put them into the side of that unit. Just risk me losing. Hang on, I don't know if I can actually do that because I can't see them. I have to do this instead. So as you realise, yes, I've obviously left myself in their charge range, but because they're going to get intercepted in the back, it's not going to matter. So I can do that and I can do that. And then you. I'm just slowly going to navigate your back towards them in case that combat becomes stagnant. Turn 7. They're charging, but not really. I'm going to allow that. I'm going to charge here. So we're going to greater ruin this unit. And power and defense nil. Annoyingly, I'm going to take some casualties in the White Guard, and then I'm not going to have one extra turn I would need to use greater reanimate on myself to get them back up to full strength, which sucks, but well. If you were clever, then what you probably would have done is not engage this unit in combat and ignored it, which would buy you another turn to use another round of spells to get everyone back up to full strength. But because what scares me here is I might end up losing that wounded knight. No, I got away with that. I got lucky. Good news. These guys, they did 4 wounds. They did quite well. They're all gone. They're out in this turn. So it's really just a question of how many of these whites I lose. So I hit 3 times. Can I save on a 2+? Because I rolled double a 1. Great. That's the only way. As long as I didn't roll any 1s there, I wouldn't sustain any losses. They're just skeletons. We can bring them back. We're not fussed. We never really take any casualties because we're already dead. You can't kill us. Okay, so the White Guard are 8, honestly, fine to make use, so we'll just take gold. Skeleton Warriors leveled. Shall I just reduce the... I was going to say reduce the crumble, but I keep having to heal the blasted unit anyway. So I think gold, and eventually I'll be able to press that button, but one more time we'll press that. Good. Next turn we'll definitely press the gold button. You're perfectly healthy, you're perfectly healthy. The knights, I don't need more unit size, it's already incredible, so just generate a bit more cash for me. Good, so we got quite a bit. So yeah, we'll have quite a lot by the time we get there. It's a pretty good money-making army. We are having to take some healing, but not too much because of the spells of Zoldul here. Otherwise, that's where we'll leave off. I think that's good for this part. The skeleton march continues. The holy skeleton knights can't be stopped. Well, it says divine blessing, but it doesn't say what deity it's from. Could be from an undead one. Who knows? God of Death has blessed you to not be joining him too soon. You're going to be invincible. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that. We've got our predominantly low-tier skeleton spam run. It's quite amusing. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed that. The run itself will, of course, continue. So if that was something you liked, do like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and it does massively help out the channel, so I do appreciate it. If you have any notes on the run or anything you'd like to see in the future, please drop a comment down in the comment section. I do take the time to read them all. Or if you just want to chat, that's great too. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.